Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite esthetician here. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Amaka, and today I'll be talking about very common and popular exfoliation mistakes you possibly may be making. If you're interested in this, please keep on watching. So let's get straight into the video. Exfoliation mistake number one. In case you don't know what exfoliation is, it's just the act of removal of dead skin. And when you remove dead skin, you reveal younger, youthful, glowy skin. Ingredients penetrate your skin more, even though it may make you more sensitive to the sun, so you have to use sunscreen, but it's a vital step in the overall health of our skin. So now that you've been put up to speed, let's talk about the mistakes that people make in exfoliating. The first one is using really harsh scrubs. So there are two types of exfoliation, like two popular types of exfoliation. You have physical and you have chemical. Physical is where you use scrubs, brushes, and all those kind of things. And chemical is when you use things like AHAs, BHAs, PHAs, and those acids, exfoliating acids essentially. Now, physical scrubs work by physically using friction to remove dead skin. That's what you're doing when you're using scrubs. You're using friction to remove the dead skin. Now, chemical scrubs work by dissolving the glue that sticks these dead skin cells together so that this dead skin can fall off. Do you understand? Now, the thing about chemical versus physical, chemical exfoliation sounds harsher, but it's a lot milder, a lot more reliable, and gives you an even exfoliation. Whereas physical scrubs, this thing that you guys are doing is harsher, exfoliation is not even, and it's not really reliable. Do you get? Especially on your face. On your body, I can understand it because, it's more cost effective. Your body is a wide area, and using a chemical exfoliant may be expensive, honestly. And also, your body is a lot tougher than your face, so it can, withstand that friction. And even if you are using a scrub on your body, it still has to be gentle. So mistake number one is using harsh scrubs on your face. Now, mistake number two is, even when you decide to use chemical exfoliant, using the wrong one for your skin type, especially if you have dry or very dry skin. People with oily skin can use all types of exfoliants, or rather all types of chemical exfoliants. Now, let's start with salicylic acid, because the major chemical exfoliants are salicylic acid, BHAs, AHAs, and PHAs. So salicylic acid, our advice for people that have oily skin. Oily skin, acne-prone skin, this is for you, because what it does is it's oil soluble, it gets into the pores, removes excess oil, and removes all those dead skin cells that are stuck inside your pores. For people with dry skin, salicylic acid can be really drying. So our advice for people that have oily skin to use products or use salicylic acid to exfoliate. Now, if you have normal to dry skin, normal combination to dry skin, I advise you to use glycolic acid. People with oily skin can benefit from glycolic acid as well, but if you have combination to dry, I would say use glycolic acid. If you have dry to really dry skin, I would say lactic acid, because it's hydrating and exfoliating at the same time. Once again, people that have combination oily skin can also use lactic acid, but if you have dry to really dry skin, I would suggest stick to lactic acid. Now, if your skin is sensitive, I would say use mandelic acid. Once again, people with oily combination dry can also use mandelic acid, but if your skin is sensitive, then mandelic acid or polyhydroxy acid, PHAs, are the way to go. Now, do you understand the gist? So essentially, people with different skin types can use different acids, yes. But if you have certain skin types or certain skin concerns, there are some acids that you should stick to. Dry, very dry skin, lactic acid. Very sensitive skin, mandelic, maybe lactic here and there, but mandelic and PHAs are the way to go. Oily skin, you can use most things. Do you get? So the problem is not usually when you see someone with oily skin using glycolic acid. The problem is usually when you see somebody with really sensitive skin using salicylic acid, or somebody with really dry eczema prone skin using BHA. That's where the problem is. Do you get? So if you have really dry or sensitive skin, you should be more like particular as to what acids or chemical exfoliants you use. Now the third one is over exfoliating. So you've chosen a good chemical exfoliation, you've chosen the right one for your skin type, but then you're overdoing it. That is good for you doesn't mean you should overdo it. Now the thing about over exfoliating is that there is no one size fits all for everybody. Now the general rule of thumb, or a good rule of thumb to start with, is exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week. Do you understand? But it doesn't really apply for everybody. It depends on the type of exfoliant, the form of exfoliant, your skin concern, your skin type. The type of exfoliant, meaning, is it a salicylic acid treatment? Is it an alpha hydroxy acid treatment? Salicylic acid can be used every day, depending on your skin type, depending on your skin concern. For someone that has oily, acne-prone skin, I could suggest use salicylic acid every day. If you are using it in a wash, use it morning and night. Do you understand? It is not straightforward. It all depends on the type. Is it salicylic acid? Is it glycolic? Is it lactic? What is it? Your skin type. Do you have a sensitive skin? Is your skin oily, dry? Your skin concerns. Do you have particular skin concerns that you are seeking to address? Like somebody that has an oily prone skin, someone that has an oily skin, but with a very smooth skin, may not need to use salicylic acid every single day. But someone that has oily, acne-prone skin may need to use every single day. Do you get? So it's really dicey. What our advice is, if you are confused as to what to do for yourself, go to somebody that is knowledgeable about this thing. Do you get? A professional, an esthetician, a dermatologist, and let them advise you, let them analyze your skin and advise you on how you should exfoliate. Do you get? If you don't want to do that, or you don't have the time to do that, or you don't have the resources to do that, stick with the basic general rule, which is 2 to 3 times a week. Now, the fourth mistake, am I my fourth or third? I think I'm on my fourth. The fourth mistake is layering your exfoliant with wrong products. Now, exfoliants, no, don't get it twisted. Some people have really tough skin that they layer on different things and their skin survives. Those people are the exceptions. For most people, exfoliating acids could be sensitizing, so you want to layer it with moisturizers. You should always moisturize. I would not advise you to, put on a leave-on exfoliating product, then top it up with a retinol. These are two sensitizing ingredients that can cause inflammation on your skin and lead to hyperpigmentation, which is something that most people of color, most black people, as in, we don't want it around us. That is our major chronic skin concern. Do you understand? So you have to layer it well. Always layer your exfoliant with a moisturizer. Whether you use a face wash or a leave-on product, always use hydrating and moisturizing product after it. The fifth mistake you are making is double or triple exfoliation. So you are exfoliating back to back in the same routine. Most times people don't intentionally do this, they just don't know it is wrong. Do you get? So you are using let me use salicylic acid now, salicylic acid wash, salicylic acid toner, salicylic acid moisturizer, salicylic acid serum. You have exfoliated like 4 times at the same time. Do you understand? So go to your house now, open where you keep your skincare products and look at your products. Do they have the same ingredients repeating itself? I'm not talking about moisturizing ingredients. I'm talking about exfoliating acids. Can you see glycolic acid in your cleanser and then see it again in your moisturizer and then see it again in your serum? You are exfoliating back to back. One product is enough. If you have like 3 products that you love so much and they all have the same acid, use them at different times. Today you use your serum. Then the next time you're exfoliating, use your moisturizer. use it at different times. If you have different products with the same ingredient, with the same exfoliating ingredient that you like, don't do it back to back in the same routine. It just sets you up for failure, essentially. Now, the sixth mistake is not wearing a sunscreen. So whether or not you are exfoliating, you have to wear your sunscreen. But it is worse when you are exfoliating, because these exfoliating acids, they thin out your stratum corneum, which is a good thing. Now, the thinner your stratum corneum, the more glowy you look. But the problem now is, the thinner your stratum corneum is, my stratum corneum is your dead skin cells. I know I keep saying stratum corneum because that's the right word. It's just that it might confuse some of you. But the thinner the dead skin cells are, the more glowy you look, but then the more vulnerable you are to the sun, because when sun hits you like this, bam, it goes straight inside. Do you understand? So your sunscreen game should be on point. Use a good sunscreen, SPF 30 and above. Preferably SPF 50, but SPF 30 and above is fine when you apply it properly. Now, the seventh mistake you are making is you are paying more attention to people like us, advisors, estheticians, influencers. You are paying more attention to us than paying more attention to your skin. Now, it's good to get advice on how to do things, but you should always listen to your skin. See, your skin will tell you a lot more than I can. So I may tell you now, use salicylic acid 2 times a day, but then you use it and it's not working for you. But then you have oily, acne-prone skin. Don't listen to me. Listen to your skin. Do you understand? Listen to your skin. You can take general advice, but listen to your skin. I've seen people that are harming their skin. They know what they're applying on their skin is hurting them, but because somebody advised them to do it, they keep doing it. Don't do that. No matter what I advise you, I am not you. I don't know your skin. Do you understand? So listen to your skin. The skincare product should not hurt you. Once you're feeling like something is hurting you, burning you, it has to go. It's either you are using the wrong acid for yourself, or you are using the wrong formulation, because an acid might be good for you, but formulated poorly, formulated with irritant. Do you understand? It's either the product itself is the problem, or that acid is a problem, or you are doing it too much. Something is off. Now, you should feel, it's okay to feel tingling, because they're acids. You may feel tingling here and there, but if it's hurting you, if the tingling sensation lasts like minutes or hours after you apply the product, something is off. And when you experience this, do a hard reset. Stop every single thing. Start using a plain moisturizer, a plain cleanser, and a sunscreen in the mornings. If you have a balm, better. Like, for example, the Topic Cream Soothing Balm, the La Roche-Posay Plus Balm. These things are good barrier repairers. If you have any of these products, you can apply it. Even petroleum jelly. So after you cleanse your skin, you moisturize, you can use petroleum jelly on top of your face just to repair your skin barrier. When it repairs, you can start again, and hopefully correctly this time. So that's all I have for this video. One last tip. If you are using leave-on exfoliation, if you're using leave-on products with chemical exfoliants and you have really sensitive skin, try hydrating before applying your exfoliants, then moisturizing afterwards. It makes it a lot more gentle on the skin. So what you do is you cleanse your face with a very plain, gentle cleanser. You hydrate on damp skin. Once your skin is dry, don't put your exfoliating acids on damp skin, especially if you have sensitive skin. Once your skin is dry, you apply your serum, your toner, whatever you're using to exfoliate. When that dries down, you apply your moisturizer. This is just a tip for someone that has really sensitive skin and is struggling to tolerate leave-on exfoliating products. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. As usual, let me know what products you want me to review. Let me know what topics you want me to touch on, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.